You were making some jokes up there, and you said you wanted this new stadium in 2007, but just for the future of this program, and how special is it for you to see what these kids are going to be having in 2 years?
Oh man, it's big. It's showing that we're making football a priority here, and we want to make change, and we want to continue to see it rise. And with building this new stadium, it's going to change the whole vibe of Lawrence. You know, adding so many jobs. You know, adding different excitement of having a pure family day, you know, a pure entertainment day to go to the stadium, because it's just going to be more. It's going to be a full event, full stadium. So I think it's going to be a great move, and I'm excited for everybody here in Lawrence.
What do you think is different now as compared to your time as a student that sort of allowed a project like this to gain momentum, whereas it hadn't before?
Yeah. Oh man, we were building, we were growing as when I first got here, but now, man, it's just we've exploded, and now. You know, with the way the NCAA has changed, you know, you got the NIL is totally different compared, and now with the coaches and the transfer portal, everything's different. So it's hard to win now. So with Coach Leipold, what he's done, it's been amazing, and I'm excited about his growth. So this first 2 years, you don't really see that much success. Your first 2 years, especially here so far, you know, it's usually been hard those first 2 years. You know, and for him to have success. That's great news for us. We got something good to look forward to.
Chris, when you think back, when you went through recruiting, how big is it? And I asked Lance this, all these facilities and everything for recruiting.
Oh man, this is huge. Because every time you look at recruiting videos, you see these guys taking pictures with cars and you know, new little video studios that they have set up, recruiting studios that they have set up for these guys. So you got to be able to compete with the other schools and the innovation and the new things that they're bringing to the table to get these guys. So it's all competition. Recruiting is a competition, and we got to have these facilities to be able to keep up with those top schools in the nation.
Outside of recruiting, as somebody who's a former player, how big of a deal is this to the players, you know, who will be in that facility? I mean, does that up their level, up their...
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to... Having more resources... Oh, I'm sorry. Having more resources is going to help you. Hopefully, it can make you better, right? When you have more weight room things that they have in there, better coaching, you know. You expect these guys to be come out and have a great year. So I think with everything new that we have, you expect KU to play better.
Sit on stage, this was something that's been so anticipated. You know, if you were still playing, you know, could you even imagine these players' reactions? Like, how would you put? You kind of lived it. How do you put it in words?
Oh man, we've been jumping for joy, man. We've been kind of sad that you know, if we're not going to be here in that time when it gets here. But I'm looking forward to coming back and having a great time in the stadium. That's what I'm looking forward to as a former player. But the guys coming up, the guys that are playing now, they can build that brick, you know, keep that excitement going. But when it's time to get in that new stadium, the excitement's through the roof. So that's their job, is to keep the same momentum that we have right now and turn it up a whole nother level for when it's time for that new stadium to be brought in.
Where do you think this new stadium will rank in terms of NFL stadiums in college? Because in the day and age of realignment, you got to have a good stadium. So what do you think?
Oh, man. I mean, from the looks of it, man, it's going to fit right in there with a lot of the top NFL stadiums. A lot of NFL teams are starting to redesign their stadiums in like kind of way like this format, you know. So you see their older stadiums, but they're redoing a lot of things, reconstructing a lot of things to fit how this stadium is going to be. So I think it's the new standards, the new level standard, and it's like it's going to have multiple events. You're going to do multiple things in this stadium. You know, you can have concerts, you know, all types of things going on in this stadium. So it's going to be great. I think it's going to be, I would call it an all-purpose. It'd be an all-purpose, you know, all-purpose event center for me.
Where do you live now?
I'm in Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yep.